If you want to save money in flight training, here's the exact method that I use using ChatGPT to prepare for my check rides. Now, of course, when you start flight training, everything is going to be so new. So yes, you will need some grounds with your instructor. And if you're under Part 141, you do have a certain amount of hours you do need to have with your instructor. But when it comes to doing the mock oral and passing your check rides, ChatGPT absolutely nails it. What ChatGPT does is it actually simulates check ride from start to finish. Of course, it does not replace your study habits, such as using the PHAG, POH, and any FAA official references. Quick disclaimer, I am not a CFI. I use ChatGPT as a study tool alongside the POH, ACS, and regulations because AI can make mistakes. I always check to make sure that the numbers, limitations, and procedures would match with the POH and official references. I just want to show what worked for me during my check ride prep, as this tool excels mainly in scenario-based questioning, oral prep, and also helping organize the information. Here's how to set it up. Okay, so the way I actually simulate talking to a DP is I would grab a headset, plug it into my PC, obviously it has to have a mic, and I would go to ChatGPT and click this little mic over here. Remember, all check rides are also based off the ACS, so I'm gonna pull it up from the ACS. So for the purpose of this, I know most of you will probably be private pilot applicants. You will go to the private pilot ACS and you'll see exactly what you want to be tested on. So you can actually go broad and just say, oh, test me as a private pilot DP and just make it pick up random things. Or if you feel like you're struggling with one section, you can make it specifically ask you questions on that. So this is exactly how I would do it. Hey chat, treat me like a private pilot applicant and act as a DPE. I specifically struggle with task A and B, so emphasize that during our mock oral. I would click send, and then it will act as DPE, focusing on two areas, task A and B. It literally simulates it, saying good morning, question 1, arrive at the airplane, show me everything required having your possession act as PIC for this flight. So, what exactly do I need? This would need a government issued ID, my medical certificate, and my pilot certificate. Boom, send it in. That's good. So you see, it would even go farther into it. Follows up with 3 questions. How do you know your pilot certificate is still valid? Does it ever expire? You mentioned you're 24 years old. It just knows me. Hey, you have a 3rd class medical. How long is that medical valid for? Can you legally act as PIC today? Why or why not? It's gonna just keep going and digging and digging and digging. That's what a DP is gonna do to you, and it could actually get you nervous. Like if you mess up a couple words, ChatGPT will grill you for it. I know my private pilot certificate is still valid as long as I've done a check ride in the past 24 calendar months or I've done a flight review. And no, it never ever expires. If I do hold 3rd class medical right now, for my private pilot privileges, it expires within 60 calendar months. So whenever I got that medical done, I have 60 calendar months to exercise private pilot privileges. No, I cannot act as PIC with just a photo of my medical certificate. I need to actually have the physical document with me. So you see, way better than just typing it all out. And it says, oh, but there are a couple things I'd want to tighten up for the check ride. As far as done a flight review in the last 20 calendar months, be careful, it does not expire. Yeah, I don't know, I guess it messed that one up because I did say it does not expire. You see, and I actually fixed it. My pilot certificate doesn't expire. However, to act as PAC, I must meet the recent flight experience requirements, including a flight review in the preceding 24 calendar months. See, it's tightening up words. It's gonna make sure you say things correctly. It is very picky, which is a good thing because, you know, maybe with your CFI is gonna understand, hey, I knew what you were trying to say, and he'll let it go. But ChatGPT is like, nope, you got it wrong. So that's why I like ChatGPT, because it will pinpoint everything. You will never feel like perfect, but it will definitely make you almost bulletproof once you get to the check ride. And then a photo on your phone will not satisfy a requirement, bang. And it just keeps going and going and going. This is exactly what I would use. Like, it was super useful during my private check ride. It was super useful for my instrument, and now I'm doing my CFI, and it has been amazing. If you can just please use this, it will save you so much money in terms of mock oral prep. It's certainly the best way to also stay current. go ahead and use this. I know it'll be very useful towards your training. And if you end up using it, please let me know how it works for you. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. So yeah, when it comes to private, instrument, commercial, CFI, CFII, MEI, any type of Checkride, even when it comes to Part 135, Part 91, Part 121, everything, ChatGPT will be there for you, and it is super, super useful. I know everybody has their feelings about AI, but I promise you, when it comes to gaining knowledge, it is really damn good, and it prepares you very, very well. I hope this video was useful. It really helped me, so I really hope I can help the aviation community when it comes to ChatGPT and its uses for flight training. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Yeah, see ya.